They really thought they could take me down, huh? You thought wrong. I'm like a phoenix. I will rise from the ashes of any bullshit that comes my way. Just know that you picked the wrong fight. I hope you get what's coming to you. Because no one takes down the Shingao King that easily.
I haven't seen many people talking about mariolord14 lately, and I don't think it's right to forget about the internet's most cringy predator. Plus, I think he's been doing some pretty interesting shit as of late, and I wanted to talk about it. So for some background, mariolord14, aka Chris, joined TikTok in 2020 and started to make pretty much the same shit he does today, that is song reviews and cringy roleplays. And don't think I'm saying any of that is bad, because it isn't. He's just a bit of an odd guy, enjoying himself on the internet, doing things he finds fun. At this point in time, he isn't doing anything that deserves all the hate he would soon get. I think the genesis of Chris hate is probably a certain word that he would enjoy saying while singing in his song reviews, particularly a racial slur that's often thrown around in rap music, one that I'm not going to repeat. In my opinion, most people who are claiming to be offended by this, and the ones who are giving Chris hate in his comments, didn't actually give a shit about the N-word thing. People who are already watching Chris's videos take the piss out of him, which, you know, you can understand why there were so many of these people. Chris is really cringe, especially those fucking roleplays. But they were just trying to find an excuse to feel validated about making fun of Chris. And by that, I mean, they just wanted to feel like they had a good reason to harass and bully Chris, instead of just because he's a little weird. That being said, the haters would soon get a good reason to despise mariolord, but I want to keep it lighthearted for now. I realise I mention how cringe Chris's videos are, but I haven't really shown you any of them. So let's go through my personal favourites out of Chris's characters in his roleplays in the Marioverse. Chris actually got banned from TikTok in 2025 for whatever reason, but he had to make another account, so I'm going to show you the clips from the Marioverse reboot, if you will, instead of the originals. I'm not playing the whole videos because literally all of these are 10 minutes long and clearly have no script. He just keeps fucking talking, and there are such huge pauses between a lot of his sentences while he's trying to think of what to say. But anyway, let's just watch the clips.
Again? He did it again? When are we gonna beat him up for taking so long? I swear. Yes, we. It's me, you, and Vi. Whatever, go back in your cage. Oh. Hey guys. It is I, Spectre. Apparently Mario's taken way too long to keep doing this. Again. Keep showing us off again. I don't know why. I swear, we're gonna beat his ass for this. So who is this beautiful specimen you're seeing? I am Spectre. I protect the little Marichi, as you guys already know. He's way too pure for this world, and I have to at least help him in some way. Because I felt bad. He's literally just... He's a definition of just innocence. And seeing him in pain hurts me. What was I supposed to do? They were hurting him. They were making fun of him. They don't...
Personally, I'm a huge fan of this character. He's just so cool and three-dimensional. My favourite part is the beginning of a pattern that you'll see in all three of these clips I'm showing you, and that is Chris arguing with himself. It's most prominent in my favourite character's introduction, which I'm saving until last, so you should stick around for that. But yeah, Spectre is such a cool guy. I never really understood people who fall in love with fictional characters until now. This guy's he's just so kind and caring for Maruigi, and we get to see some of Chris's incredible acting here. He actually cries for us on camera, just incredible stuff.
Don't ever feel yawn. I don't mind cool. Come on, the video's all about you, little buddy. Wait, you want me to be here? And I don't know, try to explain your points? I will. Yeah, please. I don't want to be a yawn. I'm scared. Alright. Go and do yourself, little buddy. Okay. Hey guys, it's me, my Ouija. I'm adorable. Yeah, Spectre's here. I'm too scared to do this video yawn. Why you always mean to me? Come on, man. I said it's to protect you. I'm sorry, but you can't be innocent forever. This world is tough out there. You can't be innocent forever, my man. I know, but the world's scary and I don't know what I would do. If it wasn't for you, I'd probably be dead. Don't say that. Don't say that. That hurts. I don't want to hear that coming from you, man. I'm sorry. Don't cry. I almost did. But come on, keep introducing yourself. We don't have all day.
I'm hopefully the first and last in my bloodline to see a grown-ass man pretend to be a baby and call himself adorable for 10 whole minutes. This definitely won't be my final time because I haven't made a video about Nova yet, but as I said, you can see Chris argue with himself in this video too, and again, it is abundantly clear that this masterpiece was improvised. It really makes you wonder what Chris could conjure if he had the cognitive ability to write a script first. I'm sure it would be impeccable and a massive threat to all the big players in the entertainment industry. Anyway, let's just quickly talk about the fan response to this one, and it's safe to say, unfortunately, it's pretty unanimously cold for Mariolord. I'll put some comments on the screen, but as you can see, they're not very supportive for Mariolord, which is unfortunate because I really like this little guy. There's something about the facial hair which really just sells the whole baby look. It's really good stuff. Again, now for my favourite character in the Marioverse, and quick warning, if you don't like based, dark humour, you should get lost, pal, because you're not going to be enjoying this one.
Come on, man. You know I'm controversial as fuck. What's going on, yo? It's your boy Carl. I've been through so much shit, man. Been through jail, all the shit. And I'm obviously, you know, the reason why Mario's got his dark humor. So many people call me different names. Freaking crack dealer. If you know, you know. A fucking idiot. I know. But I'm still here. Even if I'm not showing up as much. It's all in good taste. Don't take it from me, take it from him. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, just ignore the fact that your voice makes me want to die because it hurts the fuck out of my throat. It's pretty damn obvious my voice hurts your throat, man. You can hear it already. Come on, man. You don't gotta say that and break the fourth wall. I'm still here. I'm still that motherfucker. I'm still a gangster. Kind of. Nice character break, idiot. Man, shut up, cousin. You always do the same thing. Why can't we do it, huh? Freaking always talking shit over there. Freaking fat ass. Freaking workout. You're making us look bad, man. Then stop having crush on your phone, you dumbass. Nah, ain't no way you fucking expose me. I'm gonna beat your ass, I swear to God, bro. It's pretty obvious you're fucking going to shut up, man.
Bringing us back to reality. As you could probably tell, this shit did not help Chris when it came to all the racism allegations. Regardless of the blatant racist stereotypes in this video that Chris just calls dark humour, this thing is possibly the biggest goldmine for bullying I've ever seen in my entire life. Chris is literally playing a character and talking to himself, while also playing himself talking to himself. On top of that, you can see just how much Chris really needs some kind of script for these, because he spends a good chunk of the full video talking about emulating GTA Chinatown Wars while staying in character.
Stay in character. Stay in character.
And all of that is neglecting to mention that he takes a quick break to out himself for having anime dating sims on his phone, which, of course, is the sophisticated gamer's choice of mobile game. Me personally, I'm always sat taking a shit while at full mast upgrading my lolicon social links. And that is a surprisingly good segue into what really got Chris into hot water and solidified him as a definite lolcow. Early in January of 2025, Poohboy made a video about mariolord which contained some allegations about Chris and some weird shit with his dog. I won't go into detail about the dog situation because it's massively overshadowed by what comes to light in Poohboy's second video, but you can go watch Poohboy's original video if you want more info on these specific allegations. So what was alleged in Poohboy's second video is shown here. You can see messages between a 15-year-old girl and a man who's alleged to be Chris. The girl asks Chris what he looks like, and after Chris sends a photo, she makes her age very clear to Chris. She asks how old he is and says, "You're a little too old to be talking to me. I'm 15, bro. You saw the bio." This removes any ability Chris has to say he wasn't aware of the girl's age. That is, if these messages are really with Chris. He goes on on to say that he thinks he has a crush on this 15-year-old girl. Let me just emphasize for a minute. She's 15 years old. Chris is over 20 at this point, so this shit, if it's true, is completely inexcusable and must be directly addressed by Chris. This girl even asks Chris to leave her alone, and he continues to contact her. This behaviour is especially ironic for Chris, as he'd previously had a TikTok beef with Nova Online, where he was very critical of Nova's alleged predatory behaviour towards minors. Chris responded to all this by saying the allegations against him were completely false and saying he flat out didn't do any of these things. He claimed that the messages were AI generated and says he's completely innocent to this day. And there is a chance that Chris is innocent. Trolls have been known to mess with lolcows in similar ways to this in the past, but there are suspicious statements that Chris has made before that lead people to believe the allegations are true. So what is Chris up to today? Well, basically the same shit he was doing before for the most part. He's still doing song reviews, but not many role plays anymore, which I'm super disappointed about. I really miss those things. Recently he produced this, no doubt with help of an AI model, and I'm actually with Chris on this one. I'm sure Chris's multiversal level power would smite Nova, and Nova should stop ducking mariolord. We need to see the bout for the Chomo Boxing Championship. One of Chris's newer song reviews showed us that even if mariolord is a predator, he's still ultra based and his chom status will be officially revoked. Yes, Chris, title fight is peak. By true American patriots. Anyway, that's it.